Sportsman's Paradise podcast is brought to you by Boot Crew Media and sponsored by Coors Pure. Stay pure. Welcome back to Sportsman's Paradise podcast with your two anchors, Kent McGuire and Chase Carpenter. How you doing, Chase?
Doing well. I finally fulfilled the need of catching like a redfish this year on Sunday. I'll tell you that.
The need for speed.
Yeah, because it's been a while. It's been hunting season, didn't really catch any. Then all year haven't caught a nice red.
Yeah, and you got three nice ones.
Yeah,
like 25 plus inches.
They're a good day.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
Then we had yeah, that was perfect. Well, let's dive into that.
Okay.
In a little bit, but today's episode we're going to talk about no guests today. We just said we've had guests on the past a bunch of them, so we were going to just give you some updates on us and some stories on what we've done the past 2 weeks.
Pretty successful.
Yes.
So we got a lot to talk about.
Yes, fishing is hot right now.
If you can catch a break from this weather.
Yes, the rain kind of fucked us, so I went out. I guess we'll start at one.
Start the first big day.
Coors Pure also fantastic. I don't think the mountains turn blue
No.
like the other ones, but they're gold.
Add to beer, you could say you're healthy because it's only organic barley, organic hops, and water. So that's healthy. Organic's healthy.
And water.
Yeah. So you're getting hungover.
Wow.
Every beer you drink.
Respect that.
Yes.
How much alcohol's in it? We're
that's calories. Only 92 calories.
God, that's incredible.
Is there 3.8% alcohol.
What's that? Is that
on the other side? I think that's a little more than a Bud Light. I think Bud Light's 3.5.
Haha. Suck it, Bud Light. You're the worst. Coors Pure's the best. All right. So Monday I went out last Monday. Monday where's my calendar? Monday
14th or 7th? Wait, 5th or 12th?
Oh, yes, it's Monday. I think it was the 12th. Yeah, it was the 12th. Went out Monday the 12th. Weather was just so nice because we actually went out Sunday the 11th.
Yep.
We took the Rougarou out, and the wind was way worse than we expected.
Got our ass kicked in the beginning. Lake Pontchartrain was a dirty B.
Dirty B.
But we trudged it through. It's just the boat's a wet one. So, and it was pretty cold.
And the waves were huge. I mean, it was rough out there.
Yeah.
And then we didn't really catch shit until
just burn gas all day.
Yeah, we ran like 48 miles, I think we ran. Yeah. Almost 50 miles.
Wrigley's through Pontchartrain to Chef Mentor up into Lake Bourne, back into the what is that canal called?
Was it through the Intercoastal?
Intercoastal, yes. We went through there for a while.
Yeah, and then all the way back through Mud Lake, up Pearl River a little bit.
D-Map's hole too.
Yep.
A legend we met.
Yeah, D-Map. Yeah, so we went to this canal and it said D-Map posted.
Yeah.
And then this old guy comes driving by in a sick bass boat wearing gloves, glasses, and like an old man hat.
Uh-huh.
And we met D-Map.
And he pulled up. He's like, "Y'all catch any redfish?" We're like, "No." Just
just gunned it.
It was out there for business.
D-Map. He was great. But yeah, we ended that trip with only like 5 trout.
Yeah. And we caught them at Hospital Wall. So we made a whole circle.
Yeah. Finally came back and then it was calm.
Mm-hmm. But it was like 1:00. We should have left 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah, we should have. God, the wind was so fucked. I mean, it was brutal out there. That was a long day.
Long day.
So then Monday, and then we kept getting reports everyone crushed it in the Biloxi Marsh.
Yeah.
So Monday I said, I got my work done in the morning, went out in the afternoon, and we had to go see an apartment because me, Chase, and our friend Louie
he's been on the show.
He's been in the show.
A few times.
Yeah, a few times. Lewis, what up, Lou? He's a subscriber.
Yep.
We are moving into a home together. So we were texting, like, are we going to go see this place? And I was like, it depends if the fish are biting or not. I was like, I'm not going to be rushing back. It's such a nice day. And so then he was like, oh, you better rush back.
Yeah,
and then Chase like, I'm going to be late. And we were like, all right. And then went out there, got out there at around 1 and was back at the dock by 3 with a limit of trout, and I caught a big old redfish. It was a fucking sick day, all on plastics.
That's so cool.
And it was nice because I just went out. No one was working there, and this guy, no one was at the Hopedale, where you pay to launch, and there's a kayaker there, and he was like, "What the fuck is this, man? Like, where the fuck are these people?" And me and him kept walking back and forth, and he was getting so pissed off.
Do you know there's a little mailbox that you can pay at night? You slide $10 in there.
Yeah, but we didn't have exactly 10.
You should be like, look, you got a 20, just pay for me. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, we should have. But we were, well, that's what we were gonna do. We'll just pay when we get back. But then the guy was there, and we it was crazy. We don't know how we missed him, but this guy was fucking pissed. It was hysterical.
That's funny.
And so I got out after that, drove down near Bayou St. Malo, went a little past it. First stop, tide was rising a lot. It was coming in. Through to this one spot, had a little tap, but I was like,
First cast?
First cast. I was like,
That's
oh.
awesome.
So I said, I want the bad luck, catch fish on the first cast. So I didn't set the hook. Then I threw out again, caught a big old red who dogged the shit out of me. I only had 12-pound test, and I was like, oh my God. It took me like 15 minutes. I was trying to go on Instagram Live. I was like, got to get some footy. And then I'm like, oh shit. And then it was a disaster. But then I ended up getting it, and I was like, let's go. Forgot my water in my car and my body armor. I mean, my Course Pure in the car. And I was like, oh, son of a bitch. And I'm like shaking. I was like, I'm going to die out here, dehydration. Damn. Threw like 5-6 more casts, caught a trout, then didn't catch anything for like 5 minutes. I was like, let me try the other side of this little bayou because it's all falling out that way. First cast, threw it out, and it was awesome. I had 3/8 ounce jig head, matrix shad. I had the pink ones with the yellow tail, and I would just fish it so slow. Just let it hit the bottom, lift it up slowly, drop it, lift it up. Boom, got one. It was awesome. And then they kept biting the tails off for the bait.
Yeah.
So then I found I didn't have any of the all lemon ones. What do they call those? Just lemon shad?
No. Limbo slice?
Limbo slice, like Kimbo slice.
I was going to say they call it Kimbo.
Yeah.
It beats the shit out of your fish. Throw it in there, just knocks them out.
But I had the yellow ones with like a pink tail. So I switched to those, and then it was almost every cast. Yeah. And it was like fishing live bait. You just let it sit on the bottom, and then they'd get it. So I got all those, and then I was like, Chase, we got to get out here soon. And then it rained all week. And then I went back to the cleaning station. I met this guy who was a beast, and he was on a kayak he caught
Same
like
guy?
No, different guy. He caught, but he went out like same time as me, and he caught like 18 trout up the Spoils Canal, that area.
Oh, that's awesome.
And a yak. So I was like, damn, nice. And then it rained every single day after that.
Got everything muddy, rainy, windy.
And so then we went out Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah, so when we went out Sunday.
Because Saturday rained. It was a bad day.
Saturday rained like hell.
And then Sunday, we were hoping, it was going to be beautiful. We were really hoping. And it was a good day, but windier than we liked.
Yeah, which it was going to blow like 7 to 8. It was blowing probably like 12 to 15.
Yeah, when we went to the launch, it's kind of chilly. I regretted not wearing pants almost instantly, even though you should wear pants out there, especially at this time of year at the gnats.
Yeah, the gnats luckily have not been too
I know.
bad.
Are they gone? Is it official? Like they're not going to be as bad as they were until
No.
It gets hot to cold?
I don't think, because I got ate alive last night at City Park.
Well, City Park is a different animal. The gnats survive there.
Yeah, and it was all the water was still like flooded out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bitch.
Okay, but our goal was to find. No, actually, our goal was let's go.
Yeah, we went right
Let's
back
go.
to the same spot.
Well, actually, you remember that guy who followed us?
Yes.
How did we start talking? Oh, we're going at a slow speed out of Hopedale Marina, and we just started talking to this guy, and he talked.
He talked, and it was
Nice
funny.
guy, though.
He was actually Ty's neighbor.
Yeah.
Ty Hibbs' neighbor. Oh, I forgot his damn name. Was it like Anthony?
I don't think so. I forgot his name too, to be honest.
Damn it. He was a great guy, but yeah, he talked. And so we were going out,
Yeah.
and he goes, he was like, show him because we were like, you'll catch anything? He's like, man, we've been out here all day. We got 5 trout. And he's like, water's dirty everywhere. And then
they're fishing the spoils.
Yeah, and he made it seem like we didn't believe him catching the trout. So he goes, show him the trout. Show him we actually caught fish. So then he pulls out the trout. He had some nice ones.
Yeah.
And he was like, y'all been catching them recently? And I was like, yeah, I caught them earlier this week. And he goes, all right, well, I'm going to follow y'all then.
Yeah.
And we were like, what? And he goes, yeah, I'm going to follow. And we thought he was joking.
He followed us.
He followed us all the way into Lena Lagoon. And then,
like, we're not going to give away Malo this easily. Let's pull up and try to fish this. Like, we know this spot.
And it was like it rained all week. I was like, I don't know there's fish there, really.
But another key thing he said was, remember he told you his trolling motor broke? So that's when the plan kicked in.
Mm-hmm. So then we were like, we pulled into a spot in Lena Lagoon. We were like, let's troll this whole area. And he was like, where's a good place to go? And I showed him we gave him one spot that was good. We fished it before, clean water. And he ended up going there, and we trolled around, didn't catch anything. And then we passed him up.
And that was clean water when we passed him up. So we gave him a good spot.
It was crystal clear.
That's the cleanest water we found all day, probably.
Mm-hmm. So we came back and actually fished it and crushed it. But we went all the way down to pretty much Bayou St. Malo. It was falling tide. Rising tide. I was like, this is just what it looked like when we crushed them. But then the water was filthy.
It was.
I mean, it was like 4 inches of visibility.
Yeah. And no live bait or dead bait. We're just throwing lures to like blind fish or no fish.
Yeah. It was a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
But we only stayed there for what, 10 minutes?
We were quick
20
to move.
minutes. Yeah, we were like, this water's disgusting.
Because fishing afternoon's more relaxed, but you are on a time crunch. You can't be working it all day.
Yeah, and it sucks doing everything at night when it's dark. So like cleaning the fish at night's a bitch.
Get the hell out of there.
So then I found this one spot on the map that looked good. Was just going to anchor there because my damn trolling motor ran out of battery.
It was fixed.
I fixed it. Damn piece of shit ran out of battery. I was like, you idiot, Kent. But yeah, fixed the trolling motor. It wasn't working before the wires. Wait, we didn't even tell that about going out with Henry.
Oh, yes.
We haven't had just
that was episode. The 7th.
Yeah.
Sunday.
That's when we went out with old man Henry. Haven't brought him out in so long.
Yeah.
And
we're cutting into this backstory time.
Yeah, backstory time. And we got we did decent that day. What did we get?
We grinded for him. Our original area, like near the COVID canal, wasn't producing. We had dead shrimp. We stopped at that one area. The water was rushing out.
Yes.
Rushing
it was
out.
On the way to Lake Robin.
Yes.
It's right before Lake Robin.
And Henry got a nice one. I got a pretty nice one too.
And then I got a throwback one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went back to this Old Faithful spot and we saw someone keep busting up shrimp, which I think was shrimp.
But that was at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was at the end. That was after grinding all day.
Because I got a red too on the corky.
Yeah,
but then
that's sick.
Yeah, that was fun. It was only fish to bite, but when at the end of the day was when the real money was happening. I felt like.
Yeah. We caught like 4 at that spot, maybe 3.
Yeah, well, and the fish popping up.
Yeah, so we see these fish blowing up shit, and it wouldn't bite any of our
matrix or corky.
Yeah, so we had a couple dead shrimp left. So I like throw a cork out there with a little dead shrimp on it, and then kaboom, hooked like a big old 18-inch trout. That was sick.
And then the bait stopped jumping up, so we know it was that thing harassing the bait.
It was just one trout out there. So that was the Sunday before, and that was afternoon as well. The afternoon's been hot,
hot.
more recently.
When we went to the morning, we got our asses kicked, and then it was nice afternoon, and then we can catch a fish afternoon.
Bastards. And the tide has not fallen. It's only rising. I feel like it's full.
Filling up the marsh.
It falls like at midnight.
But this trip, now we're driving away from Malo area.
To that clean water where we found earlier. And so I was like, we'll anchor here and fish it, but then it turned out to just be crystal clear water and it's all grass and we couldn't really just anchor and fish there. So we were like, let's go back to this little hole and we'll take the wind and it'll push us all the way down. And then that's where Chase.
Yeah. I threw a corky in a little pocket in the back and I felt the thud.
Instantly.
But it was small. I know it's like big ones aren't always going to give big thumps, but I thought it was a bass. I set the hook and it ran towards the boat a bit. So I'm like, okay, this is a ready because it's not jumping. And then it started taking drag. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's a good one.
That was sweet.
It was a while.
And I was like, should we go over here? And then you were like, no, I'm on. And I was like, what? Oh, let's go.
And then that's when we decided that's where we'll start our drift.
Yes. And it was gorgeous. It was like golden red.
Yeah. Inhaled the corky whole thing in the mouth.
Yeah, that was so fucking awesome.
It's a good,
big corky too.
Yeah, the XL softing. I like the XL just because after speaking to Speckled Truth.
Yeah, it's so true.
He's like, why throw a small one? Go for the big cats. So that's what I'm doing.
I love that. I still throw the small ones probably more, but I can't find my goddamn box. I have a whole box filled with corkies and mirror lures, and I cannot find the damn box. I'm getting so pissed.
Probably left it at Richmond.
I hope not. I don't know why I would be at Richmond.
Yeah, like tying up one night.
I haven't done that in a while, though. I feel like I had it before that.
Because that's an expensive box.
Yeah, it is. Expensive. Fuck yeah, it is. This thing's like $7.
I try to buy a corky every time I go to Puglia's, but so I can slowly build it up.
Grab Academy at one point had them where it was like buy one get one free, and I literally bought almost every color. That's why I got a whole fucking box full.
They're a lot of fun.
But then I put on a corky and was throwing, and I just kept catching bass on them.
And I made the switch because it was grassy and I was getting sick of the 2 treble hooks to the spoon. Old Faithful. Great for searching and moving.
You whacked the reds.
Just throwing at some points because we were blind casting. If it was not as much wind, we could have sighted them.
I agree. Especially if the trolling motor's working, stand up on an ice chest.
Yep. That would have been so much fun. But we were just moving up and moving down the shore only. Mm-hmm. And throwing at points thrown in front of us. And I caught 2 more nice reds.
2 more nice red. 3 more.
Well, one was a candy red, the best tasting. Yeah.
And then we also caught probably 20 plus bass as well. From all different sizes. Some were like 1 inch long. Some were as small as my small. Like I would catch them on the small corky, and they were like 2 of the small.
They're hitting the spoon too.
Yes. That was crazy how much they hit the spoon.
Yeah. They loved it.
I was shocked you caught so many on the spoon.
I think, and they're just opportunistic. I'm running it by their face or hitting it.
I couldn't believe how many bass were in that small. I mean, the pond wasn't big. Mm-mm. It was probably, what do you think, half a mile long?
Yeah, long, and then the width wasn't as wide as length.
And then
we kept on going up and running down. We'd motor up, go up again, and run down. And 3 passes, 3 reds, a ton of bass.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice. Pass. And it was like we couldn't even get to some of the best spots just because the wind wouldn't let us.
Trolling motor, we would have really dominated that area.
Yeah, I agree.
There too, there had to be.
I agree. I just sent that spot over to Nola Carpentry. He's a beast. He cracks me up in the DMs.
He's gonna go crush it.
He just got a sick new tower up front in his boat. So he's got like a 6 foot, maybe like a 5 foot tower up front. And I was like, clean water's there. You gotta go check it out.
Yeah.
Well, he might have said work got in the way. I don't know, but hopefully he goes and checks it out and smokes them.
I might put a tower in the front of the boat. The tip's already up so much.
Yeah, yours could
put it down, and then it's a folding one that you can fold down towards on the seat. Just destroy. Like Cook's not gonna like it, but he's not using it.
You don't like ratchet it down so when you aren't using it, you just take it off.
Yeah,
they're pretty
And you have the
freaking expensive,
iPilot
though.
under you. So the one
Yeah.
issue,
Oh, and you have it with the do.
the controller. The
Oh,
issue
that's
is
easy.
you probably can't. We honestly, I would have trouble with my boat with that trolling motor, the big one, in the pond we were at. We'll get a lot of grass.
No, you just pull it up.
Oh, okay. You just keep on pulling it up and down.
No, like you lift it up.
Yeah, lift it up.
I think you'd be totally fine.
And the tip does stick out of the water a lot.
I think you'd be totally
Yeah.
fine.
8 inches. So
Once that bitch gets in, I can't.
should be soon.
That's gonna be so
I
fun.
can't wait. We should take it there.
Yeah, we should. God, that's gonna be awesome. And then yeah, we just drifted down that bayou over and over again and it worked. That was sweet. The water, I mean, it was like 4 feet deep, totally clear.
Yeah, it was awesome. We were able to see a lot in front of us. We just didn't see any. We saw one red go for the bait.
Yes, and we saw that bass go for mine, and then I saw him eat it, went down, set the hook, and then it somehow got off. That was crazy. That was a heartbreaker. And
Could
then
have been a really small one. It wasn't though because we saw it.
Yeah,
but it wasn't the biggest one. You caught it better with size.
Yeah, we did. We caught a couple of like nice 2-pounders, almost 2-pounders, which I think is big out there.
Yeah.
And then I lost a goddamn corky. I had 2 left because I can't find my box.
Mm-hmm.
Threw it out, set the hook, boom, gone.
Could have been a big old red.
Could have been the biggest red of my life.
Yeah.
We will never know.
It'll have a corky in its mouth.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah.
I wanted that bitch. But that was awesome.
It was a good day.
And then this weekend we were planning on going to Perdido Key to catch some cobia.
Yeah, run up and down the beach like 200, 250 yards. April's the month, I heard. I got some intel. So,
but the wind seems
Google.
shitty and it's going to rain, so we might not do it.
The wind, it's going to be 11 to 15. A good chance of rain on Saturday, so we're going to save it for the next weekend.
Yeah,
and it's a good move. We'll have more fun.
The Zurich.
Be fun.
Try to sneak out with a pole and catch some bass over there.
Yeah, like when everyone's focusing on them putting, just go out there
and catch a bass. That'd be
use
awesome.
A buzz bait or like a spinning lure, fast baits to get in and out.
Yeah,
no finesse.
Search, just straight up search.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be sick. And then tomorrow morning, this will be covered in our next podcast. I'm going out with Big Naughty.
Big Naughty.
We're
about to get naughty
Brent
out there.
Taylor. Hopefully we catch some. It's going to be a little windy, but hopefully we'll catch some.
And Delacroix.
That's
fun. They got some different type of reds there.
Yeah, I haven't fished there in years.
Yeah.
I don't know it much. Like 4 Horse, I don't even really know where 4 Horse Bayou is.
Get to know it. Let's take the boat there.
Yes.
It's easy.
I'm gonna try to remember it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty pumped up at that. Hopefully we catch some fish.
I'll be sick.
That will be sick.
Get some nice reds. He's got all the gear, so you can do whatever.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some lures or something from him.
Bring some corkies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I gotta find my box.
The cool thing, what I love is you can bend the metal inside. So I'm always fucking with it. Every cast, I'm like, I'll bend it a little higher this time.
My balls escaped. From its sack.
That sucks.
Not my not my testicles. My weighted balls in my corky.
Clap. But I love those baits.
They really are awesome.
Never used the original. I own one, but I've never used it. I always go to the softie. I lost my
Yeah, I got so much more confidence in the soft ones.
Well, the original is soft still.
Is that the one that's kind of fatter?
It's fatter and has a fatter tail.
Yeah, I don't think I've even bought one of those.
I would like, it's just a lure you throw in the water. I can't really think of the name of it. A swim bait.
Oh, it's not like a corky though. I mean,
no, it feels like it, but it goes deeper in the water column like that. It's not like floats, like because softing sinks, but it stays pretty high.
Yeah,
that one has a deeper water column.
Okay.
So deeper water is better, but softings are great because you can throw them in shallow 4 feet water and avoid grass.
Yeah,
get fish on it. 2 treble hooks too.
Yeah, they're sick. Mm-hmm. They are so sick, and Chase can bomb them.
Oh, because I have the rocket launcher. A 7-foot deuce rod with a 13 fishing. It's
like 60 yards.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Maybe and spoons can go really far. I can just get it out there.
And you kind of have that big spoon. What is yours? An ounce spoon?
I like them big.
Yeah, I kind of like the big spoons as
Got
well.
a swivel at top too.
Gotta have the swivel on top. Cole Clean Special. What up, Cole?
And I want the paddle tail. They started using it. Cole, a piece of cloth at the bottom of it, on the hook to give it a little wop wop like flutter.
I like to do a little twitch with the spoon sometimes.
You can just move it so fast. If you're looking for fish, you just zing them by, hit everywhere. No finesse really. You keep them reeling. You can twitch it though. But
that was so sweet. You got some fucking huge reds.
That was fun.
Pretty reds too.
Yeah, they're red.
I mean, they were gorgeous. If you go on our Instagram picture, you'll see them holding 2 of the 3 up. Just imagine there's a third one that's just as big.
Yeah. I was holding it up below the camera though.
Yeah. They were small compared to that.
Yeah, that was 19 inches.
It's legal. It's like it's illegal. Let's just say it's a legal redfish size.
The ladies call it candy red, if you know what we're saying. Just good enough.
Oh,
tastes delicious.
It's a slot. I mean, slot red.
Yeah. I'm in the slot, fellas.
Oh shit!
Not too small to go home.
But we have some new categories we want to ask when we get guests on. So y'all give us some feedback if y'all like them. Slide in the DMs and let us know if y'all have any other questions / categories, games y'all would like us to play with guests. Because we want to start doing some more things. So Chase, take it away.
This is a new category we're thinking of. Yeah, I got to fast forward. It takes a while. Heartbreak moments.
Yes.
I'm gonna start off with that song. I was hearing on the radio today. I was like, I like this song.
I like the
heartbreak
moment as well. Tell them what the heartbreak moment is.
That is a moment in your life where you lost a big one, or it was lost by someone. Like, I don't even know if I lost like a 5-pound trout. Fishing.
That was a heartbreaker.
Only fish of the day. I saw it come out. I mean, I was fiddling with it on my
went
net.
in and out of his net like 3 times.
Oh, and then it broke. That was a heartbreak moment.
He's still thinking about it. I knew it too. Right when he lost it, I said, "Oh, that's gonna be one that keeps you up at night for years."
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was amazing.
That sucked.
Chloe was like, "Why didn't you just put it in the net?"
Really, Chloe? Really? I was pissed.
Oh, fuck. That was so funny.
Do you have a heartbreak moment?
I'm trying to think of one.
You never lose a fish.
Never lose a fish. One that just came to my mind was once we went out to our shore spot and we weren't catching anything. And I finally caught one and we left the net in my truck. And I was like, Chase, get the net. And I was like, well, I'm just going to grab it. And right when I lifted it up, hit the rock, line snapped,
and I was
fell
behind him with the net.
Yeah, and then you came up right when it happened. And he just swam away, and I was like, "Oh."
And then we weren't catching all day.
Yeah, we didn't catch another red. We sat there. We moved to the back. We were like, "Motherfucker."
Yeah,
that was a heartbreak moment. But most of my heartbreak moments are more of like when we like show up to the launch at before sunrise, and then the boat doesn't start.
That's a real heartbreak. Yeah. That's like a hurtful one.
Or like we go out and we have 45 people on the way out there being like, your trailer tires shooting sparks everywhere and smoking. And I'm like, oh, fuck me, right?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Yeah. So those are my biggest, those are the worst moments for me. It's like, oh God, I was so excited. And I just get my heart broken.
I know you had one where it's with Richmond, you're all catching undersized redfish, then you have a good one.
Oh,
that's caused by another person.
That was a heartbreak moment. I wanted to murder him.
Murder moment.
Yeah, murder moment.
We'll have 2 of them.
So once me and the boar went out, and this was like right when I got my boat, and we caught, no joke, the most redfish I've ever caught in a day. We probably caught 25, 30 redfish. Mm-hmm. All of them were 14, 15 inches or smaller. Every one of them. And I was like, what the fuck? And then Richmond was like, can we leave? Because it was like 100 degrees. And like, I was like making them stay. I was like, no, we're not fucking leaving. we're catching a keeper.
Yeah.
And then we can leave. I was like, I want to have some fish. And he's like, all right, fine. And so then I finally catch one. It's like perfect 22 inches, reeling it in, finally get it to the boat. I'm like letting it tire out. And I'm like, Richmond, net it. And he just slams the net straight down into the water, hits the hook out of the redfish's mouth, and the redfish swims away. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he was like, oh. And I was like, oh my God. And then I was like, there was our keeper, Richmond. And he was like, my bad.
God. Gonna see him like a ninja movie.
Yeah,
In his mind, it's like, this is gonna be so sick. That's gonna be a great net job. Oh,
it was like slow motion. He perfectly hit the hook, popped right out of the fucker's mouth. I was like,
worst thing that could happen.
So we went back to with nothing to show. Caught the most reds in my whole life and had not one keeper. I was like, you bastard. And then we left. Right when we lost it, I probably made like 3 more casts, and I was like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I was like, you bastard.
That was it.
Yeah, that was our one shot, our one shining moment. Oh, yeah, that was a murder moment. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do a heartbreak moment and then a murder moment where you're someone on your boat.
Like when you bring up the murder moment, be like, well, you won't believe it. We have them in the closet.
Yeah.
It's like tied up. Like, well, you pick a gun. You get to murder him.
You get to murder him.
It's like his wife. How'd they get you? But you have the kids.
You have to kill him.
Like, yeah, we have the kids. So you heard her.
The kids are tied up in the bathtub.
A big clock comes out. Like, this is our fun show. Drinking paint like Charlie.
Oh, fuck. Green paint.
Yeah.
That's one of the best episodes.
Yeah. Mac, he's like, again, don't ask me where I was, but he has sparkles all over him.
When he puts the mouse traps out with the sticky shit out to catch a leprechaun.
Oh, I want to see what color you bleed. He's playing the music. You have to cut him with a knife.
I'm not a real leprechaun. What do you mean?
Oh, so good.
That's when they have the van, huh?
Mm-hmm. And the van.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia for
yeah.
people who are not fans of that show. And if you aren't fans of that show, sheesh.
In a bad
Sheesh.
way. Yeah.
Sheesh.
When you go to the boat launch, it's just everywhere you go. I'm sheesh. Where are my New Balances?
Oh, I'm gonna say sheesh here, and then I'm gonna drift away.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's how you do it. Wait, have you seen? Okay, so last year there's a meme going around.
Okay.
Where this guy on Facebook found a bunch of people named Josh.
Drake and Josh?
No, just Josh.
Okay, just Josh.
And then wrote down like, so you were probably wondering why I gathered all of you here today.
Oh.
And the guy responds because her name's Josh, and he's like, precisely. And then he puts down like coordinates and says we're having a fight, and the winner can keep Josh. That fight's happening in 2 days, y'all.
Wait, really?
Yes, April 24th.
Where?
He has the coordinates. Let me
on Josh Street.
Yeah, but you can't really go if you're not named Josh. But there's been great memes about it.
You can't go on Josh's only.
The coordinates are 40.8223.286, comma, negative 96.782002. Meet there if your name's Josh. Whoever wins gets to keep the name. Everyone else must change it.
They can sell it as a sell the name as a what's the new thing?
NFT.
Yeah.
They're fighting for the right. There's great memes about it though.
Oh, they came back.
They're saying there's 2 days to the big fight.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's like just a bunch of Josh memes. If you see them, I'll find one.
I hope if it doesn't happen, I hope the guy goes, this was all a big Josh.
That's in the holster. That's why it's a great thing. It's happening on the 24th. But I do think people are going to show up and not fight, but take pictures and like, my name's Josh. And then one guy's going to have landmines. The ultimate Josh.
The ultimate Josh. I hope Drake comes in and does it. Oh, Civil War swag.
Yeah.
I just rewatched Civil War the other night. God, that movie's awesome.
Great movie. That's one of my favorites. Top 3, probably.
If you like DC more than Marvel,
Go fuck yourself.
yeah, go fuck yourself. I mean, you're just at that point, you're straight up moron.
Moron. Like Zack Snyder's cut was pretty good though. Fuck off. It was
Fuck
nothing
off.
like any of the Avengers. Maybe it was like Thor 2. I'll give it
That's
that.
who will murder. We'll bring in a DC fan, be like, oh, we got a special prize giveaway for a
Yeah.
DC fan. And then we murder him.
He'll be in the closet. There's like 2 other people in there. He's like, what are you in for? Being a DC fan. Like, oh, you're going to die. They've been talking about it for months.
It's funny though, because like I hate DC movies, but my like 3 favorite movies of all time are the Batman trilogy.
Those are different.
Those are totally
Built
different.
different. Your favorite one's the first one too. It's a good one, but that's an
No, my
unpopular
favorite
opinion.
one's second one.
Okay, Joker.
But I think Dark Knight Rises is the worst one.
Oh, Dark Knight Rises is amazing though. Don't use
It's
words.
It's my 3rd favorite movie ever.
But I personally think
Probably not.
the way
third
I
favorite.
think about it is Scarecrow, he was good. But Bane was so good.
But
Just not
Ra's
better.
al Ghul.
Ra's al Ghul was pretty sick.
That's
But
my
Bane's
favorite
better
part.
Than, I think Bane's better than all of them too.
Yeah, but Bane's
But
Ra's al
Joker
Ghul's
is
little
just-
bitch.
Yeah, Ra's al Ghul's destiny.
Ra's al
He is
Ghul.
fulfilling his destiny.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, great
Dude.
movie. And the fight scenes when he just beats Batman's ass. Oh, you
Yeah.
think darkness is your ally. Like that shit was lit.
And then that dirty bitch. She's a
Yeah.
bad person the whole time. It was Ra's al Ghul's daughter, huh?
Yeah, Ra's al Ghul. She was she was a little girl in the prison.
Yeah.
Feed me, fossil. Fossil. The boys convincing that one
shit's
boy to
so
go
awesome.
fishing. Yeah, that's a movie.
But how sweet is it in Batman Begins
Sweet.
when Ra's al Ghul comes to his party and burns it down, and then Batman's got to fight him in there.
Yeah.
Shit's sweet.
And
And
the
then he
training.
throws him in the train.
Oh yeah. The training of anyone is the coolest thing to watch. Rockies. Yeah, everyone cares about the training.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to
When
have
they
a
throw
movie.
the powder in his face, he's like, and then they,
fighting.
yeah, and he's popping out. He's fake hiding in places. Ra's al Ghul pops, pow, pow.
Sick.
God, shit's sick. What is it, like a purple flower?
Yep.
Smoke? Does he smoke it?
Yeah, and he grinds it up after. I think. But,
Oh. And he thinks Ra's al Ghul's the Asian sitting in there, but really,
yeah,
it's not him.
it's a white guy.
What is that?
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson, animal.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Taken's awesome.
Yeah, cool shit. I seen this new movie called Nobody. It's like John Wick. It's fucking badass.
Who's the main person?
Better Call Saul.
Okay. Is he as good as Keanu?
I mean, Keanu is like so clean.
But
But the cool thing is he's not clean. No spoil. I don't want to spoil
Oh,
anything
I
else.
like that.
But like, he's an old man. He's like out of his game. He's not like,
Oh.
yeah. So that's a cool aspect to add.
What's the name of it?
Nobody.
Nobody. I'm gonna watch that.
It's cool.
Nobody. Somebody got. What is that song?
I don't know.
Nobody.
Want somebody to love.
No, not that one. No, I
Okay.
totally lost it.
Uh-huh.
Shit. But going to the Zurich. If Sunday's a nice day, maybe I won't go to the Zurich Sunday. We'll go catch some fish.
Yeah, repeat the process. Sundays.
What up?
Got
What up?
tickets.
If y'all are going to the Zurich, hit us up. We'd love to come out, drink some Coors Pures with y'all,
Mhm.
watch a couple holes.
Bring your rods. We're gonna have a mass
Yeah.
protest of fishing.
Meet up.
Yeah, everyone
SPP
go.
meet up at TPC, Louisiana, Saturday morning.
Which pond? We'll give more details on this specific pond, but we just run out. First one to catch a bass.
Storm the gates.
Free Coors Pure for life. That's guaranteed by. No, I'm
That'd
kidding.
be sick. That'd be sick if we get once we get massive and then we just have meetups and we just
Yeah.
take over places.
Like go to Bass Pro Shop. First one to catch a bass wins.
yeah,
In the pond.
yeah, in the pond. In the
Yeah.
pond.
Hooking the,
The
gas
inside pond.
Yes. So we're just like there's too many of them.
they can't stop us. We have numbers.
Brothers,
We have
unite.
numbers. Yeah.
Joshes.
Yes.
Joshes. The outcasted Joshes who lost.
Josh's, get in here ASAP.
Yeah.
That would be sick as fuck. That's pretty much
That's it.
all I got today. But y'all remember, go like and subscribe to the podcast. Leave us a 5-star rating. I've seen a couple of y'all are slacking on that. But our numbers are going up, which is sick. But y'all go like and subscribe, 5-star rating. We're coming out with new tees. We're going to drop that out later, but we got to
cool. They're better than the rest of them.
Yeah, better than any t-shirt ever.
Yeah.
Honestly, this thing's badass. And then
this shirt will be something that your kids will find in a like a Goodwill. Like, this is the sickest shirt ever.
Yeah.
Where'd this come from?
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Like William Steck's grandchildren will find it.
Yeah.
That shit.
It's going to be generational.
Yes.
It's going to be a generational t-shirt. And then always remember, look right here, y'all. Boot Crew Media. They are legit as fuck, and it's awesome as hell. And y'all got to go like and subscribe to Boot Crew Media. Listen to all the other podcasts. We got some great ones like The Girls Room. If you ever heard of Call Her Daddy, you think that's raunchy. These girls are awesome.
Yeah, and I love Propel's Talk.
Propel's Talk.
They open it up with Pelicans basketball. They're not afraid to say what needs to be said.
They are not. And then we got the rodeo.
Yep. The movie Syndicate.
Yes.
It's a strangled. A strangled.
Yeah, we have that. Something like that.
Yes.
She's pretty hot.
Uncapped.
I've never seen her though. I don't know her. We got there's some
rum punch and beignet.
Yes, yeah. That one's good. We got some good ones. But y'all go tune in. We don't have He Shall Not Be Named is gone from Boot Crew Media, and I won't say his name because he shall not be named. But to learn more about the Boot Crew drama, go follow Boot Crew Media on Twitter and Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Active Twitter. Yes. And fun Instagram.
Yeah, it is fun. They got games they play on like Tuesday, Wednesdays with this, they trivia. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Up to date. They have some pretty funny videos as well.
They do have some funny videos. And you'll see us tag them. They're awesome. Shout out to Course Pure. Shout out to Vizzy. And shout out to Boot Crew Media. Tight lines.
Tight lines.
Peace.